beaten Brighton 2-1 on Boxing Day. Mourinho unbeaten on Boxing Day. I think he's won every single game since he's been a manager in England.
Yeah, exactly. He was unbeaten for home games against like previous clubs as well, which he had to come to Tottenham to break the duck. But never in doubt today. You know what I mean?
No, of course not. Especially even the first half, never in doubt, was it? Yeah. I mean, why do you think we started so slowly? Do you think it was like a bit of too negative, the lineup?
100%. I think it felt like at times in the first half it was like 5 at the back and 5 up front with nothing in midfield whatsoever, like a bagel. Like I said against Chelsea, it's pretty much like the midfield's pretty much non-existent in that first half, and I thought it was too slow, too lethargic, no one moving around for anyone, and just nothing really in that first half.
Maybe that Winks, he had that moment when he played Kane in on goal and who scored, but obviously was ruled out for VAR.
Yeah,
but that's the only real moment we looked forward to getting behind.
Even so, if we got 1-0 up that time, I thought it was completely against the run of play at the time.
I wouldn't say I was against one player. I disagree with that. I think. Look, I don't think we played well in the first half. I don't disagree with you there. I don't think it was the horrendous performance that everyone's saying it was, but I do think it was also a bad performance. I don't think it was against the run of play if we would have gone 1-0 up. I don't agree with that.
I disagree with you because I thought the first half was completely disjointed. I thought no one was coming for the ball. I felt it was completely shabby display, and I thought Brighton had the better of it in the first half.
I don't think they were that much better than us, Brighton.
I'm not saying they were much better. I'm just saying they were the better side.
I don't think it was. As I said, I don't think we would have been completely against the run of play if we scored. But anyway, second half, there was definitely, obviously, kick up the backside for Jose. But I think for me, the big difference was bringing on those Lo Celso and Eriksen to have that bit of quality on the pitch that we just didn't have when we had Winks and Sissoko and Sessegnon. These are players who like to run with the ball. These are not necessarily wings, but these are more dribblers. These aren't players who have that technical ability that those two have. And against teams like Brighton who come here, you need that technical ability.
Yeah, definitely. And I thought apart from that, the main thing for me in the second half was the desire, because there was no desire in that first half. Second half, you know, Harry Kane was running after everything. Everyone was more up for it. Lucas Moura as well, I thought absolutely brilliant in that second half. And for me, it was mainly the desire and actually wanting to go out there and win the game.
I agree the desire was more. I agree that it was clear for players like Dele and Lucas that are completely up their game in the second half. But when you have that technical ability, it completely changes the way that you get to play football on the pitch. Because when you don't have players constantly overhitting passes. You have players like Kane and Dele who know that when Lo Celso and Eriksen get the ball, they're actually going to be found with their runs instead of with other players like Sissoko and other players with less technical ability than them. So I question why Jose doesn't start these players from the start for me.
Yeah, I agree, and I was saying, like, why do we start so negative? Why is our tactic from the beginning just lump it forward and just like hope for something to happen? Like, yeah, it happened with Harry Winks once, but Harry Kane was offside. But you got to have more of a game plan than that. Surely, like, we've got some good technical players, that can pass the ball that we saw under Pochettino for 5 years. Why aren't we playing a more like on the ground football kind of thing?
That's what because I'm worried because of these quotes from Jose that I've been seeing. I don't know if it was a press conference or whatever, or an interview. He was saying how he knows what he needs to do to improve Tottenham's defensive, how they defend, basically. But he said if he is going to do that, he might have to take away some of how they attack. And that worries me when he says things like that, because he said he doesn't want to. He does say in the interview as well that he doesn't want to take away what Spurs have in attack, because what they have in attack is very good. But if they want to improve the defence, he might have to. And Pochettino came in and he improved the attack. He improved the attack he improved the defence and improved the attack at the same time. Yeah. So why can't Jose do the same thing?
Well, look, I'm not Jose Mourinho, but look, everyone knows I was completely on the Jose bandwagon when he came in. But look, I need to see better football, because really I'm on the fence with Jose at the moment. I know I'm going to back him till the end, obviously. I'm not saying Jose out or anything like that, but we need to see better football, because the game plans from the start of the game at the moment is just not good enough for a team like us.
It's worrying when you have, as you said, just constantly looking for balls over the top, when we used to be able to play through teams, and it's not like we don't have the players to do that. And one other question as well. Ndombele, not in the squad today, not injured according to a lot of reports. He's a perfect player in that centre mid who helps play through teams and gets on the half turn, who would have been great today. I'm hoping he's saving him for other matches over Christmas, but why not even in the squad when you have people like Tanganga in the squad?
It's an interesting one. I don't know, because you had Dyer on the bench, you had Tanganga on the bench today. For me, Ndombele should be that first midfielder on that team sheet. If he's fit, he's in the team, no matter what happens. Him and Sissoko, for me, should be our starting two midfielders. I thought they were starting to complement each other pretty well. I know the team weren't great, but I thought Ndombele and Sissoko had a bit of synergy with each other. I don't know. I can't tell you. You got to ask Jose for that.
Yeah, it's a really odd one because because obviously we see how good he can be, though there are question marks over his fitness and whatnot. Let's talk.
Not beating the squad at all.
It's just a strange one.
If he's not fit, at least bring him on for the last 20 minutes to get some match fitness.
Especially when he's in the squad on Sunday. I know he only played 20 minutes, but
and he was our best player.
when he came on, yeah, it was ridiculous. That second goal.
Oh.
What a ball from Eric. It was such a lovely move. But Eriksen.
What a ball from Eriksen and what a finish from Dele Alli. I thought Dele Alli wasn't his greatest game today. And
yeah, that was a typical Dele Alli performance.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say. Like, Dele Alli can put in an awful performance, but it's those moments why you have Dele Alli in the team. You know, moments like that.
Lovely clip finish into the far corner, capping up, getting the winning goal.
The main thing is in games like this, you need to start well. You know, we've said it time and time again. Look at that Burnley game. It could have ended up a similar scoreline or similar in difficulty to like Brighton in today. You know, Burnley are a side that can put teams under pressure and stifle teams. But we got the early goal. We got 2 early goals, and it was a walkover. Yeah. That's what we need to start well, and we need to get early goals, and we need to put these teams to bed early.
Why are we starting with 5 at the back against Brighton? That's the question.
That's the thing. And it really annoys me when I saw that. When I got into the stands and saw the formation, I was like, come on, man. Seriously, why?
But anyway, look, the race for the top 4 still very much on and still very much hot. We're only 3 points behind Chelsea. Hopefully Southampton can do us a favour. But going forward, going into the new year, are you overall happy with how things are going so far with Jose, or jury's still out?
Jury's still out massively for me. Massively. I think that like I said before, I was very confident when he came in. You know, you bring in a winner, you bring in someone that can actually get their foot over the line. But the football I'm seeing week in, week out it's just not great, to be honest.
Hopefully it's just a teething period. I mean, you're hoping things will improve.
Look, like I said, I'm not gonna call for his head or anything like that. I completely back him 100% until the end. I just need to see more improvements.
All right. Well, we got Norwich away next game. And hopefully we can start building some momentum, get a wing run together, and start putting some real pressure on Chelsea and going into the top 4 race. Like and subscribe if you like our content. Let us know what you thought of the game. And as always, come on, you Spurs.